All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Adams Brothers Podcast. Jazzing you up a little bit, coming in on the intro. Welcome to the hottest podcast in South Florida. Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County is the Adams Brothers Podcast. We just got off a very, very, very good interview.
Very good interview.
With Orange County, Florida Mayor Jerry L. Demings. So, Mr. Demings was on our podcast just now, and man, we asked questions, hard, tough questions to Mr. Demings, and he just fired off answers right back to us. We didn't have to think about it. You know, he knew the answers to the questions, man. So, he certainly has an impressive file as a police chief with the city of Orlando. The Orange County Sheriff. He's now the Orange County Mayor. And everything else, man. I tell you, man, this guy here is...
He's very sharp. I was very impressed by him.
He's sharp.
I mean, just watching how Mr. Demings operated, answering our questions. And I asked him a tough question, especially the one about his critics. And I can see he was kind of taken aback by that. But you know, you come on here, you're gonna get asked tough questions. That's how it goes. When you're in this business here, you expect to get asked tough questions, and you got to know how to answer.
Oh yeah. So he did an outstanding job. So Mayor Jerry L. Demings up there in Orange County, Florida. Outstanding podcast interview. I hope it gets distributed and seen by millions. Especially the people here in Florida. There's so much going on around the country and around the country and the world, man. It's we're living under some tough times right now, you know. So we need some good, tough, effective leadership. I like some of the things that Governor DeSantis has done, some of the things, but most of them I don't.
Yeah. About the guns, I like.
I'm for the Second Amendment.
Guns. Yeah, I'm the Second Amendment.
I'm for the medical marijuana. Yeah. I'm for that. Even recreational marijuana. If they want to smoke, let them smoke. They're gonna smoke it anyways.
Might as well get the tax revenue off of it.
Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna smoke it anyway. So I mean, hey, that's just been my thing. Yeah. If they want to smoke it, let them smoke it. You know. So outstanding interview with Mr. Demings. We'd love to host a candidate for him with Byron Donalds and him live here on our podcast. And we'd like to be the moderator right here, live on this podcast. So guess what? We'll send a invite to Byron Donalds.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get him on too.
We'll try to get him on here and Mr. Demings on here at the same time.
I reached out to him before. I'm gonna reach out to him again. I don't expect him to.
Yeah.
But I hope he would reach out to everyone.
Hey, we talk to everybody here. And some people might get mad. Oh, well, they got MAGA on their podcast and this and that and blah, blah, blah. We don't give a damn about none of that stuff, you know.
Everyone.
We talk to whoever we want to on here, you know. I don't care if they're MAGA. I don't care if they're hardcore Democrats, independents. We don't care. We want to see what's on their mind, you know. Put it on video, you know. And if they go back and if they get elected and they lie, we have it.
I got to be held accountable for that.
We can hold them accountable. So, again, we don't care who they are. We've had Democrats, Republicans, independents on our podcast. Like I say, there's some things with the Democrats I don't agree with. You know, it's things that I don't agree with both sides. Both sides can do better.
Yeah.
But I don't like this redistricting that they're trying to push on the American people here in Florida. I don't like it. If you can't beat them, then you go ahead and you redraw the districts.
And it wasn't supposed to come until probably like 8 years. So they do it every 10 years.
Yeah.
The redistricting and the drawing. And they do that off the census. So I mean,
midterms coming up. That's why.
Why do it early? I mean, that just shows to me impropriety there, and why you just couldn't wait to the next census to redraw the lines. And then the Supreme Court struck down one of the civil rights laws about redistricting in Louisiana. So we just have to see what's going to happen. I mean, like Daryl said, it's a lot going on. We had an assassination attempt on Donald Trump's life Saturday at the ball. So some people calling it staged. I mean, I don't know, but it is a person that is in custody and is probably going to spend the rest of his life in prison. So that part there is definitely real. So it's a lot going on. We just have to stay, we got to stay vigilant to what's going on around this world, around this country, around this city. It's a lot going on.
Oh, yeah.
Reverend Nicole is hello.
That might be a bot. You'll see in a second if they.
It was a lot of them popping up earlier.
I
don't know what it's about it.
I just nicely went on and then blocked them, and then you see all the numbers went down. Look at the numbers. Yeah. You see how they shoot up.
Yeah.
Now you'll see when they put a little smart comment here in a second.
And I don't know what drew them near our podcast.
They do that to everybody.
We never used to get that though.
They go and look at podcasts that are scheduled, and they know what time you go on, and then they come on, and then they'll say hello, hi, or something. See, there's another one.
Don't get blocked.
Another one. Yeah, you're about to get blocked.
Don't get blocked. What's gonna happen. I'll just warn you like that.
We don't play over here with these little bots that come on and say hi, hello, how are you, and this, and then they put a little smart comment in there.
So we'll ban you right off of here.
Right, quick, with the quickness. So we don't play those games over here. Anyways, let's move on. Let's talk about. Let me go back here a second here. We would like to send our condolences out to Mr. Robert B. Hughes Sr. Everybody know him as Bob Hughes. You know him. He's the pitcher man. You saw him down at the Elks Club in Fort Lauderdale back in the day. The pride of Fort Lauderdale, the Elks. You see him at the American Legion Hall, Post 287 in Deerfield Beach. He's a member up there. Mr. Robert Bob Hughes Sr. passed away.
Class of 1970.
This week.
Still at high.
Yeah. And he just texted me about 3 weeks ago, and he said, hey, Daryl, I know you didn't make Duke Ellington Bryce's funeral. He knew that we worked at the radio station together. So he said, I have an obituary for you. I was like, oh, man, thanks, man. I didn't get a chance. I had to go out of town that week. And Bob said, yeah, man, he said, I have an obituary for you. So I said, thanks, man. I'll call you here in a little bit here, and I'll come and I'll meet you and I'll get it. I said, if you come into Deerfield to the American Legion, let me know. I'll meet you up there. And never got a chance to see him, so Robert B. Hughes Sr. He passed away, I believe, on Sunday or Monday of this week. And his wake is Thursday, April the 30th, 2026, from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Fuller Brothers Funeral Home, 190 North Powerline Road in Pompano Beach. The homegoing services on Friday, May 1st, 2026 at 11 a.m. at First Baptist Church, Piney Grove, 4699 West Oakland Park Boulevard, Lauderdale Lakes, Florida. Floral arrangements can be sent to the Fuller Funeral Home. Any love donations can be sent via Cash App to $JESSTEACH 311. That's $J as in John, ESS, T as in Tom, EACH 311. So if you'd like to send a love donation to Robert Bob Hughes Senior family, his family. As a kind gesture, you can do so at that Cash App address there. And we have the flyer up. If you didn't get a chance to write it down, if you're driving right now, go to our page, and we'll have his funeral announcement on our page. So again, if you'd like to make a love offering to the family, you can do so. We'd like to send our condolences out to his entire family.
Yeah,
the Hughes family. I haven't had a chance to meet any of his family, and if I did, I didn't know that they were his family. So our most deepest and sincere condolences goes out to the Hughes family, and you have our blessings and our prayers. We send blessings and prayers out to you and your family at this difficult time.
Yeah, and my memories of Bob always, especially at the Pride of the Elks in Fort Lauderdale, I was one of the spots. That was our spot back for me over the last 30 plus years on Friday night.
Definitely one of my spots on Saturday nights.
That Friday and Saturday.
Friday night was my night way back like 15 years ago.
Yeah, we were in there in the Pride of the Elks, and Bob would always be in there taking pictures. He would always come up to you, always smiling. Whenever you saw him, he was always smiling. Always happy. Always come over to me and Daryl, brothers. Come over there, give us 5, shake our hand, and even up here at the American Legion Post 287, he would be in there taking his pictures. And Bob was a nice person. He's really gonna be missed. I never saw him upset. I never saw him mad. He would always be smiling. So that's what I'm definitely going to.
Such a
remember
nice guy.
about him.
Such a nice guy.
He was such a nice guy, and I it's kind of hard to believe that he's gone, because just when we were just up there months ago, he always come over there. We sitting to the bar talking, and he always come over there and put his arms around brothers, so that's one of the memories of Bob.
Our condolences goes out to Bob Hughes' family, man. We're gonna miss Bob, man. There's just so many good people leaving here, man. So you have to treat everybody right and love on people, man, and stop all this hate and talking about people, man. And life is short. Sickness, you can be as strong as an ox today, and you can be on your deathbed the next day. So, just treat people right, man, and love on people, man, and stop all this hate and all these bad vibes and everything. So,
and our dad's been under the weather too. I'm not gonna.
I think we got a call coming in here. So
Dan
let's
Hurd.
see here.
Call and hers. Press send a voicemail too.
Let's see here. Hang on there, Dan. We got Mr. Dan Hurst calling in here. Let me drop this music, Dan. Can you hear me there, Mr. Hurst?
I hear you perfect.
Okay.
You know what? Let us call you back for. We found out that when we call people, the call sounds much better. We're gonna call you right back. Okay.
Nope. Take care.
All right. For some reason, when some people call in, when we call them, it sounds much better. Let's see if that's the case here, because he didn't sound too good there just now.
Yeah, it sounded like the voice was.
Yeah, it sounded like
breaking
his
up.
voice.
Sometimes it has something to do with the weather, but the weather is perfect out there today. And looking out there now at it's very beautiful out there. A little breeze blowing, so we know it's not weather related.
So I know he's in here.
Also, the next city commission meeting is going to be on Tuesday, May 5th, and that meeting is going to be at 7 p.m.
Hey there, guys.
Okay,
hey,
we
Mr.
can hear you
Hurst,
good now.
You sound better now.
We're sounding okay?
Yes.
Yeah, you
That's
sound
good.
much better now.
That's good.
So we're talking to
Yeah.
Dan Hurst. He just called in, a community activist here in Deerfield Beach, former candidate for mayor and city commissioner in District 1. So, Mr. Hurst, what would you like to talk about today, sir?
What's on your mind?
Well, I enjoy the interview with Mr. Demings, but I always like to bring things back locally to Deerfield Beach.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to alert you all to something, and it's actually very appropriate because it's an item on Tuesday night's agenda. And you may, I don't know if you all heard the last commission meeting, but I asked a question of the mayor, and I think it's very pertinent. So I just wanted to make sure you and your listeners were aware of this. So the city, in order to get the museum project and to keep it going and not have any delays in the construction, they let the CRA borrow a considerable amount of money from the general fund of the city, because the CRA gets funded once a year, and they didn't want to have to stop construction until the CRA got their allocation for this year. And so they, first time in the CRA's 26-year history, they borrowed money from the general fund to do this, which is fine. It made logical sense, and I didn't have an issue with that. What I do have an issue is the double standard that the city is using with regard to Mayo Howard Park. And that, which is in District 2. And for those who may not follow things as closely as I do, the city has promised to do major refurbishments and repairs to Mayo Howard Park.
Yeah.
However, they will not start to do these all these good things for the park, which is in bad need of it. I don't know if you all know very well, but you can't have a car going in and going out of Mayo Howard Park at the same time.
Correct.
No.
And you can count the number of parking spots on one hand. So definitely improvements are needed. But the city is saying we will not start anything having to do with Mayo Howard Park until the big referendum sale across the street from Mayo Howard Park closes. And if y'all may remember that referendum that they had in 2022, which was a $6.5 million purchase price by a group called MBA Development Corp. And when they had 2 years to close, those 2 years were up a year ago. And the city then said, oh, that's okay. We're going to give you all another 20-month extension to close. And of course, that put the repairs and refurbishment of Mayo Howard Park on hold for up to another 20 months. And my issue was, how can you let the CRA borrow from the city, but the city can't lay out the funds to start the repair of Mayo Howard Park and then get reimbursed for all the money that the city spends, which MBA Development Corp is on the line contractually to pay for. So why, in one case, do we have to wait, and in the other case, they find a creative way to continue the construction?
Right.
And I have asked that question, and the mayor said, and I'm going to try to quote him, I'll answer that question for you and straighten out your misinformation. So following through, I sent him an email a week ago with that question and still waiting for an answer. But the timing of this is so interesting because at Tuesday night's commission meeting, MBA Development Corp is going to give an update presentation regarding what is going on with this deal and why they're not able to close. So this is why this is so timely. And I just felt that this is something that, Wayne, as you get into running for office, this is something that I wanted to make sure you were aware of, and
Yes.
everybody in District 2 actually should be aware of this.
Yes. And that was a question, Mr. Hurst, that I was going to ask you, and I know you just elaborated that Tuesday night, because I want to hear their explanation by MBA too. I was going to ask you, you know, if you knew what was the actual, did you know of anything, what was the holdup over there on that project? Because when we voted on that project, we were pretty much sold that around right now, everything would be kicking off and going into effect. And we haven't seen anything over there. So do you have anything that you know of anything? Why?
This would be total conjecture on my part, and I'm going to admit that openly.
Mm-hmm.
But my opinion is that they can't find the major tenants to be the anchor tenants, so that they then can go to the banks and get construction financing based on this major tenant who would anchor the project, you know, similar to where a Publix or a Winn-Dixie, you know, anchors a shopping center project. And
Mm-hmm.
once you get them on board, then you can get the bank financing that you need.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's my conjecture, that they've been, it's been very difficult for them to find that lead tenant.
Yeah, well, you can't put up a building if you don't have tenants. So that's yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see what comes out. I'm definitely going to be watching, because you're right. I mean, I am running, and I that definitely is going to be, you know, something that definitely needs to be looked at over there in that area, because I mean, we were sold that was, I mean, major development was going to be taking place from all the way up to, I believe, 48th Street. So
right, yeah, and they were going to have like live entertainment there, and medical offices, and
that was the selling point.
Restaurants and all kind of stuff there, you know. So I was actually looking forward to it, and if I recall correctly, it was about what? I guess it was about $200,000, if I recall.
That was going to be put in the park. That was going to be
put into the park, and I think at the time Mayor Gantz was like, "Yeah, well, we don't know if we'll put all of it over there. Yeah. There's other areas," and now I'm just paraphrasing, you know. So if my memory serves me correct, I think it was about $200,000 that they promised to put into that park to help upgrade it. Am I correct? That's
kind of what I remember too.
That sounds about right. And you would figure with a general fund budget of $165 million, maybe the city could afford to lay out that $200,000 up front.
Yeah.
And you know, we had all these series of meetings, and it was like, what did the community want over there? What did people want? And I mean, it's like we keep having all these meetings. This is what I'm seeing, Mr.
And with Dixie Highway as well.
And when we're not seeing any progress coming from any of those meetings, and I mean, it's depressing to me, because I mean, you go there and you spend your time there, and we're not seeing anything. And I know we got a little, you know, they told us last week at the meeting about Dixie Highway. So I'm excited, or 2 weeks ago, I'm excited about, you know, the partnership, but some of the things, but it's like we keep seeing all these meetings happening in these, whatever they call them over there in the park. They were talking about a water park. They're talking about a lot of things, and then we don't hear anything else for it. It's like the next time you look around, it's like a year went by and you don't see no improvements. You don't see anything. I mean, this is becoming ridiculous at best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and unfortunately, our 5 elected officials do not hold our city managers' feet to the fire to get answers. And that's unfortunate. But I know, Wayne, that hopefully if you're up there a year from now, you'll ask the right questions.
You can count on that. I'll promise anyone that out there watching right now that I'm not being Preston. I'll just leave it just like that.
Okay. All right,
Gotcha.
Mr. Hurst.
And one last thing of information, One quick one, just interesting. The Pompano Beach Tuesday night had a commission meeting, and at the very end, the city manager laid out in a memo that he is recommending that the city of Pompano Beach re-sign a 4-year agreement with BSO for police services.
Yeah.
This just came out. I just posted something about it, but I just thought it was very interesting to see how our friends just south of this are handling their BSO situation.
Yeah. That's very interesting to see what Pompano has been doing, and they put the brakes on down there in Pompano on going possibly forming their own municipal police department.
Yes.
So
read about it in the Pelican.
Right. They're putting the brakes on it, and they're putting that extra thought into it. And then I kind of think that's what the people here in Deerfield Beach wants. For our leaders here to put more thought into it and not have it seem like it's being rushed.
It would have been better received.
Yeah, and just looking at the cost and everything. So we're gonna see what happens, Dan. It's nothing we can do about it, So
they keep saying the ship has sailed.
Yeah. So Deerfield Beach Police Department. We don't want to see it fail. Of course, I don't want to see it fail. There's nothing I could do about it. I'm not an elected official. We're here just podcasting behind these microphones, trying to make a difference in our community.
Details definitely matter.
But details, details, they really matter. April Lewis Bolowicz said details matter.
Oh,
they
yes.
do. Yes, they do.
Oh, yeah.
So
very true. Well, thank you, guys. I just wanted to fill you in on those two things.
Okay.
And you have a great rest of the evening.
Yes, and anything else in the future,
Thank you,
you got our contact information. Come on and tell the people. It's great to hear. And we offer anyone around the city to come on. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hurst.
You got it.
Take care. You too. All right, that was a community activist and former candidate for mayor and District 1 City Commissioner Dan Hurst. He called in to update us on Pompano Beach with BSO and the construction over here off of FAU way over here. So hello, let's acknowledge some people in there. Hello, Derek McKeever. Hello, those awesome sounds that you heard when we came on the air, that nice jazz sound that was done by made and created by Deerfield Beach's own Derek McKeever. He's in the chat. Hello, Derek. Always good to see you.
All right,
my brother.
Derek.
You do some awesome work, man.
Awesome work, man.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate
We
that.
love that. Absolutely love that jazz intro song you made for us. Hello, April Lewis Bolowicz. Elisa. Hello, Elisa Beasley.
Lisa.
Lewis Beasley. Hey, my friend. How you doing? She retired from UPS. She's living a good life right now.
Happy retirement.
Yeah, I see her. I follow her on social media, of course, and we're friends, and we don't get a chance to talk all the time. So I'm gonna have to call her and see how she's doing, how she's loving that retirement life and enjoying life. You work so many years down there at UPS, just about 40 years, I guess.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Maybe more than 40
That's a long time.
Yeah. So yeah. So hello everyone and welcome to the chat. We're just on here doing a pop-up podcast, and these pop-up podcasts we don't talk about anything. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Lisa, for tuning in and watching us and supporting us here on our live stream. So we just on here trying to make a difference in our community. She said, yes, I'm enjoying it. I bet you are. I watched some of the videos and the pictures you had posted recently of some of your ex co-workers at UPS. So enjoy life, enjoy life and live life and travel as much as you can, and
yes, definitely. We definitely been doing that.
Absolutely. We got Commissioner Daniel Shanetsky calling in. Let's see if his connection is going to sound good here. We may have to call him back. Hello.
Call from Daniel Shanetsky. To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
All right, let's bring in City
Commissioner
of Deerfield
Shinesky.
Beach, Daniel Shinesky. Welcome to the Adams Brothers
Hi.
podcast.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you so much for inviting me. I really appreciate it. Thank
Yes.
You're welcome. What would you like to talk about, sir?
you. Just keeping really busy. Tomorrow in Century Village, I'm very, very proud. In cooperation with the City of Deerfield Beach, they're the ones that got the grant. In cooperation with Sen Club, they're in charge of all the recreation parts of Century Village. And also, most importantly, Community Cares Food Bank, Joel Smith. We're doing something for the citizens of Century Village East. Last year when I took office, I had been working with the food bank from Community Cares and Joel Smith to try to maybe get some sort of bus service. At that time, we thought maybe we could get Century Village Master Management to provide a bus service. A lot of the residents in Century Village, and there are over between 10 to 16,000 residents, are struggling with food, with groceries. All the prices are going up. They're on fixed income. So last year I came up with the idea maybe to have them have a transportation service to Community Cares Food Pantry, which is right off of Southwest 10th near Dixie Highway, where Zion Church is. And we came very close to having Century Village provide a bus service. Unfortunately, that didn't go forward. But what happened was the city of Deerfield Beach came up with a grant, a special grant, a block grant that would fund using city bus. And we coordinated with Sen Club, with Century Village. They have a clubhouse, a beautiful main clubhouse. And of course, with Joel Smith from Community Cares Food Bank. So what we came up with, we'll be providing a bus. The city will be providing a bus on Monday from 2 to 3 for Century Village residents who are having trouble, getting food. And this bus will be just 25. We'll have 25 a week. We'll start off with 25 a week. That's 100 a month. They'll be transported to Community Cares, and they have a special allocated time to get groceries, free groceries, produce, whatever they have in the food bank. And then they're transported back to the main clubhouse in Century Village. And it's going to be going to start off registration tomorrow, the first 25 people. And then the next week, 25 people. There'll always be 25 different people. So we're having our first registration tomorrow. The bus will start sometime in May, probably early May. And it's a grant that hopefully could last for a very long time. So, and also, Community Cares, Joel Smith, will come once a month to Century Village and meet again at the main clubhouse, which is run by Sen Club, to give out free groceries and produce to residents of Century Village that really are, they need groceries. They're strapped for cash. They're on a fixed income. They may not have transportation. So very, very proud of that. So we'll be starting to sign up tomorrow at noon, and very excited about that. When I went campaigning, and also this year when I went, door to door to meet my constituents, I saw that a lot of our residents, elderly, they're having trouble with the rising food prices. They don't have the transportation. So this is a really good thing. Really happy about this.
Right. That's good.
And also, Commissioner.
It's a great thing.
Great. That's right. It's great. Also, Commissioner, is there any updates? I remember you was trying to get this, I believe this public safety board together, I believe it was, or is there any updates on that? Are you going to give an update on that Tuesday night?
There is. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I spoke with the city manager, and the city manager said he should have some sort of plan, not at this meeting, May 5th, but at the next meeting. I think it's either the 19th or the 21st. He should have. This is what he said, because I've been following up. He said he should have a fleshed out plan that could be presented to the city commission. So hopefully, the next meeting after in May, we'll have some sort of plan, and then of course we discuss it, and hopefully we'll have public discussion on it, and hopefully we can move forward. I think it's a great thing. I really do. I've so far gone to 4 of the public safety information meetings that the city had been, at different places. They had one in Century Village. I think it was on Wednesday, and they answer questions. The staff answers questions. The city manager is there. The director of public safety is there. They answer all your questions. The police transitional chief, John Barakas, is there. He goes to every table. The fire transition chief, Rusty Severs, is there. So they answer all questions. Sean Gladio goes to each table. So they'll answer all questions. They'll explain things. I've gone to 4 of those. I think there've been so far maybe 6 of them. I've gone to 4. Very impressed with the city being out there. But again, I think it's very important to have a public safety advisory board, and hopefully I'll get it to at least the commission for discussion later in May.
When is the next public safety meeting? Do you know right off the top of your head?
I know it should be winding down.
In fact, there's one tonight, April 29th tonight.
That's at the Tigner Center, correct?
8:30. No, the one at the Tigner Center was
last week.
That
was last week.
No, the one at the Tigner Center. No, sir. The one at the Tigner Center was 2 days ago. I went to that.
Okay.
It was on Monday. It's been a long week.
Yeah.
So it was on Monday from 7 to 8:30 at the Tigner Center. And this one in April is in Constitution Park right now from 7 to 8:30.
Okay.
And then they have a whole schedule for May. So it just came out, I think, in the Buckygram for May.
Right. Yeah. We're gonna grab it and put it up on our website.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I had one at Century Village, so we had one this week, and I also know they had one at the West Community Center on Powerline Road. So
right. I'd like to
so that's happening.
I'd like to give a shout out to the city of Deerfield Beach, the entire city of Deerfield Beach, the city manager, the commissioners, the mayor, for bringing this pop-up Florida driver's license service. They had it at the Northeast Focal Point Center today, and we have April Lewis Bolowich here. She said it was great and so fast and convenient. The next one is in July, so thank you all for having that. Come there. I've utilized it. My brothers utilized it.
Everyone
my
in our family
my parents,
has utilized it.
We've all utilized it, man, and it's done it's so convenient, and just kudos to the whole entire city staff, from the city manager and the commissioners and mayor,
tax collectors,
on
office,
down to
everyone.
the department heads and the workers. Thank you all for bringing that here to Deerfield Beach.
Well needed. It was needed here.
Yes,
very much. I think we might have lost.
No. He's still there. Something happened. Let's see here. Yeah, hang on a second.
Hang on, Commissioner. We lost you for a moment. We're trying to.
You still there?
Okay.
I don't know what happened here.
I think your Bluetooth.
Just hang on a second now. We're trying.
I think our Bluetooth had lost you for a moment.
Yeah, I think our Bluetooth.
No, he's back now. He's paired now.
Nah, we lost our Bluetooth.
Our Bluetooth's lost you.
Go ahead.
We can hear you now.
You there, sir? Says it's paired.
Yeah, that's on our end there.
Yeah, we lost. It lost the connection. So let's call him back. It was, we had him on and then we lost the connection.
It's saying parent, but I know that was on our end. Sorry, everyone. Sorry for losing Commissioner Shinesky. He's dropping some nice information, but that happens here with our equipment. We got a lot of equipment here, so I don't hear anything.
It says call on hold
through my headphones. So.
I'm not getting anything here.
Yeah, I don't hear anything either through my headphones either.
Yeah, text him and tell him, let me unpair here, and then I'll call him back because we had him. We had him.
Just repair it again.
Yeah, let me disconnect it.
Let me just let him know.
Yeah, just text him and tell him we'll call him right back because he's calling in right now. I have to pair it up again. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen out there in Facebook
This
and
is live
YouTube
radio.
land. This is we don't
This is
have
live.
producers here, so we have to do all of this stuff ourselves live on the air. So let's see if it's connected. It's saying it's connected here right now. Let me see if
Make a call or say something.
I could play something here.
It's just like it's just dropped like the never had that happen before.
Yeah.
Yeah, never had that happen before. It's something this is radio though. This is live. We got live equipment here. So
I don't know what happened here. Now we just lost the Bluetooth connection altogether here. And it's saying it's connected, but I'm not sure what happened. But go ahead and talk to him, Wayne, while I'm trying to get this.
We're trying to get Commissioner Shinesky. He was, like I say, he was dropping some good information on just now, but we lost him somehow or another. We lost the connection through our Bluetooth here. I couldn't tell you what the problem is. I just
close everything out and open it back up again. So let's see here.
And we lost him, and we're trying to get him back right now.
It said it's connected for calls. So let's see if I call myself here. Let's see if I can.
Still nothing.
But I don't hear anything here.
Through the mic.
Yeah. It's not coming through us, so we may have to turn our unit off here and then
we're not gonna do that.
And we're not gonna do it. So let Commissioner Shinesky know that we'll pick back up on our next podcast. But thank you for calling in, sir.
Commissioner Shinesky, thank you. We somehow or another we got a
or you want to pair your phone to I could disconnect this one and he could call in from your phone.
Yeah, because
let me disconnect from here. And maybe it's doing an update. That's why. It could be it's saying it's updating.
It's doing that, then that is the reason.
Yeah, I'm mindful.
Bluetooth though.
These things here, man, they want to update when they get ready, and I don't know why my phone decided to update live while we're here on air. So pair your phone to here,
yes, that's what
and then we'll have you call Commissioner Shinesky back. So we do apologize for the technical difficulties here.
It happens.
My phone just decided to do an update live right while we're here on the air. I didn't set it up for that. Well, it's a new phone. I just upgraded my phone, so it is it's doing what it wants to do over here. Accept the code there.
Yep.
All right, you pair it up.
Yep.
All right, try to call him back. Try to call Commissioner Shinesky back. See if you can hear it through the hill. Nothing. I don't hear anything.
No. I don't hear anything.
Yeah, it's got to be the unit here. So we can't start it up, restart it.
No.
So if we do, we'll lose you all.
Yeah,
so
we're not gonna do that.
And we're not gonna do that.
Sometimes
right
there's our unit, even our podcast.
But if you all can still, if you all can hear us,
too.
Can you all still hear us out there in
if you can hear,
YouTube
just hit a
Facebook?
thumbs up.
Just give us a thumbs up and say yes, we can hear you. So we can continue on and put some more soft music. We'll apologize to Commissioner Shinesky. he's calling back, but for some reason
Yeah.
we can't bring
Yeah,
him in here.
We can't get him.
Just text him, and if you guys can still hear us out there in Facebook and YouTube land, give us a thumbs up. Say yes, we could hear you, please. Thumbs up. Yes, can you hear us? No. Yes, no. They could hear us. So
Okay,
Lisa said yes, they could hear
Yes,
us.
we can see our board here. We have have our board here, and it controls everything. We're having trouble here with our audio,
Yeah. So
and
yeah,
we will just
we're
have to
back.
talk to you another time. But yes,
Yeah, you
thank
can
you.
get that off of the air. So yeah. So anyways, we're back, man. We got you some more music playing in the background. So we apologize to Commissioner Shinesky. We'll reboot the system here when we get off. But,
When we get off, and that's all it needs is
yeah,
a
it just needs to
reboot.
reboot. That's what it is. And sometimes it does that. Kadesh Riley, Maddie Brown, Elisa. Hello, how are you guys doing here? Good to see you all here. We were talking about so many things. We just came back from Dallas celebrating my 58th birthday. I just turned 58. So my brother and his we went out to Dallas, Texas, and celebrated with our sister Renee and my brother's girlfriend, and we
had a ball.
We had a ball, man.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to come back here,
No.
man. If it weren't for my parents and my grandkids, I probably would have stayed. When I retire, I don't know. Maybe I'll go out to Texas and live out there for a while. I don't know. But I had a ball out there. I really did. The food was nice. Wayne and I got up in the morning. We went walking through the neighborhoods, and people were waving at us, white, black, everybody. They were all waving, saying good morning to you. It's not like here, here in South Florida, everybody looks at you like they want to kill you, and they're not friendly. Not out in Texas.
It was nice out there.
It was very nice, and
Brother was
I looked at the weather report, and I said, Wayne, it's going to be cold out there on Saturday morning. I said, when we wake up Saturday morning, it's going to be like 46 degrees. And sure enough, it rained that morning. And it got really cold out there. If you know me, I love cold weather. So I didn't take any heavy jackets or anything like that. I just took a nice sweatsuit, and on the plane I have a hoodie because it gets a little cold on the plane. So that's all I took. I took a couple sweatsuits, and that was it, man. Some long sleeves, and man, we had a ball. I tell you, I really enjoyed myself. The food was good.
Live music.
Oh man,
the atmosphere in the jazz clubs and the other
Yeah,
clubs.
yeah.
Everything was nice out there, and
some people I didn't even know showed up to my birthday dinner that was planned by Wayne's girlfriend. She set it up, invited some of her friends, and they came out. I didn't even know them. And they brought me gifts and gave me gift cards and everything. And these are people that I don't even know. And I thank them from the bottom of my heart. I don't know if they're watching our podcast. We did tell them about our podcast, but they could have been anywhere in the world. But they chose to spend their Friday night with me, somebody they didn't even know. And they celebrated with me on my birthday, pre-birthday. My birthday was actually last Tuesday. And but I started partying early. I started on Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night.
they saw some of the videos on the stories.
Man, I had a really good
They
time.
saw some of the photos.
Yeah. I posted
on my
some
stories.
on my stories.
Yeah.
And
My stories.
So Wayne posted some on his stories, and
It was a nice time.
The Coronas was nice and cold. The wine was cold. So, hey, I really enjoyed myself, I got chauffeured around. I didn't even have to drive one time I was out there, So, one of the best birthdays I've ever had, top 10. So, I really appreciate my brother and his girlfriend and all of her friends, our sister Renee and our niece. Good as she gonna kill me for not remember her name. Miley.
Maya.
Miley.
Maya. Malonia. Talking about
Yeah.
Malonia.
Yeah, our niece out there. So
Malonia.
her birthday is the same day as mine. So happy birthday to our little niece out there in Texas. We had a ball, man. We had a ball. We went to a food festival.
And the Taste of
The
Dallas.
Taste of Dallas, and man, it was so many people
Thousands
out
of people out there.
there. Man, we tasted some different food. They had fresh pound cake and a chocolate cake. I'm not really a sweets person, but I saw that chocolate cake over there. I was like, man, I gotta have me a piece of that. And I ate the whole piece right there. It was a big piece, about that big, man. And I ate the whole thing. So I won't eat any more sweets. I'm not really a junk food addict like that, you know. So I did enjoy myself, and I'm ready to go back. So
I am too.
first chance we get to fly out,
Back there.
get a 3-day weekend and go out there. Saturday and Sunday, and take a Friday off and leave on a Thursday and celebrate on a Friday, Saturday, and fly back that Monday. Hey, I'm all for it. So I had a good birthday, man. And, you know, my family showed up and showed out. All of the texts, all of the calls, all of the everything, you know, the inboxes. Thank you all, man. I really appreciate it. You know, I really enjoyed it. So having said that, thank you all for the people that reached out to me, and thank you to the ones that did it. Maybe you forgot.
There's a lot of people reached out to you on our Facebook.
Yeah,
That thing had
Yeah,
over
they-
200
yeah, they did. Yeah,
well wishes for
yeah,
you.
they did. So
And on TikTok.
thank you very much. You know, and some people promised to take me out to eat, and they're still trying to get me right now, but I've been a little busy. My granddaughter was hospitalized. She has sickle cell, but she's home now. She called me while I was out in Texas. They didn't really put a damper on my birthday because she's a little warrior. She never cries. And she called me Sunday, and she said, "Hey, Granddaddy, I'm in the hospital." I said, "All right, well, your granddaddy is in Texas right now, but I'll be back tomorrow night, and I'll be there to see you." So needless to say, I was there every day. See my baby.
Yep.
And every day after work, straight there,
We saw on Saturday.
FaceTiming, you know, getting updates, and you know, hey, that's the best part of being a grandfather. You know, that's one of the things that I enjoy. So yeah, so my granddaughter Zaria, she's home from the hospital. Thank God for that. My dad was a little bit under the weather. He was briefly hospitalized. He was there for about 24 hours. And
On Sunday. You know,
him and my granddaughter was in the hospital at the same time. So they're both back home and doing good, you know. Thank God for
but
that.
he gave us a scare.
Yeah.
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 So prayers
So-
up for our dad too, Bernard Adams.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's
been under the weather too.
yeah, he's been a little bit under the weather, but he bounces right back, you know. So it's a pleasure to have our parents still alive and well, you know. And Wayne and I grew up with our parents in our household, and they're still alive and well. Thank God for that, you know. So we've always had two parents in our house. So when we got in trouble, we got two butt whippings. when we deserved them, you know. So having said that, I had a nice birthday, and our parents, my dad is home, our dad is home, and my granddaughter's home. Yeah, feeling good. My granddaughter went back to school today, so it's all good. So anything else we missed?
Trying to think.
Can y'all hear that nice jazz music in the background there? Y'all like that? Made by our friend Derek McKeever. Got it playing softly in the background. Y'all know me, I love some jazz, man. There's nowhere to go for us grown and sexy people to go anymore. You know, the Elks is closed down right now. The American Legion Hall in Deerfield Beach is still open, but they don't do anything consistently.
Not early. They don't open up early.
They open up late early.
They
open up late at night.
10:30, 11 o'clock.
When you get our age, man, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, we be ready to go to. We go out early now. You know, we go out 6, 7 o'clock in the afternoon, and by midnight, we want to be home. At least I do. I'm speaking for myself. So it was a little struggle for me to try to hang out there in Texas, but your boy turned up. I turned up. When we left around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we didn't come back to like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, no struggle for me. I was good.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
It's very relaxing out there. Like,
it was, man.
Showed us everything out.
The warm hospitality, man. I tell you, man. I'm looking forward to going back. So, man, I'm just loving this jazz song playing in the background. I hope you all like it too. Do you all like it? Can you hear it in the background playing real soft?
Everyone too. Remember, there's a city commission meeting this Tuesday, May 5th. At 7 o'clock. It's going to be some important things on that agenda. Also, if you're heading to the beach this Saturday, May 2nd, plan ahead for Ocean Brews and Blues. They're going to be, they're going to be having a band out there for the tunes. So there's going to be road closures out there on Saturday, May 2nd. Also, it was just a lot of stuff we missed because we were gone, and then like Daryl said, it was a lot. We even missed the charrette, I believe they called it, for the public safety, because my dad was in the hospital. That Sunday, and actually to Monday night, actually about 11 o'clock Monday night. So we had to miss that, but. Also, tomorrow, I'm going to be dropping some information on my campaign. So I just want to stay tuned on our Adams Brothers podcast page. I'm going to drop some information.
Facebook.
Yes. Well, our Adams Brothers podcast Facebook page. I'm going to be dropping some information about my campaign running for District 2 Commissioner. I'm going to be dropping some information on that. And I also have set up a Facebook website for my, not a website, but a Facebook page for my campaign. It's called Elect Wayne Adams for District 2 Commissioner. So it's really nothing on there now. I think I just put like maybe one little statement, but I'm going to be dropping some stuff on there tomorrow. And again, as Daryl said, on our Adams Brothers podcast Facebook page, I'm going to drop some information on there. And I'm going to be dropping information on there on a regular basis. Going to be information for people who want to work on, want to help with my campaign, want to help with donations. I definitely need donations to run this campaign, but I plan on winning, and I plan on doing good things here for Deerfield Beach, for the youth, for the adults. We got a lot to tackle here. Trust me when I tell you that. It's a lot to tackle here. We got a lot of issues. We got a lot of issues that need addressing here in this city. And I'm the one to address those issues. As I said earlier, whatever business they did with Commissioner Preston, that's not, it's going to be totally different. Me and Commissioner Preston have two total different ideologies. And we think alike in a lot of ways, but again, there's a lot of things that I want to do here for this city. A lot of educational programs I want to put here in the place. We got to take pride back in our city here again. When, we always go back to Larry Dejan. When Larry Dejan was here, we always, the city was clean. Larry Dejan did not take any crap about limbs in the road, trees in the road, whatever in the road. We had to get out our trucks and pick it up. And I don't see that. I don't see that happening now. I see that lack of pride here now with you see a cat or a dog or dead animal in the road, you come through, the animal's still there. That's not being addressed. And it's like when you call out there, the people catch an attitude with you. So it's a lot of things gotta change here. A lot of accountability. Going to be a lot of things change. When I get elected, it's going to be a lot of changes here. And I just look forward here to a lot of changes for the best for this district. It's going to be some exciting things. I've been sitting here planning to do a lot of things for a long time now. And I know I'm the person for this job. I worked in this city 25 years. I know what this city takes. I know the red tape. I know the ins and the outs. I know the players. And there's an old saying that says that those that are closest to the problem are usually the farthest from the solution. And that is how I think most people feel here, that we're closer to the problem, but we're farther from the solution, because a lot of times we feel like the elected officials here don't listen to us. And I feel that way sometimes too. And I'll be accessible. You don't have to worry about the phone going. If you do go to voicemail, you'll worry about me calling you back, and I'll make myself very accessible here to the people of this district. You won't see a lot of what went on and some of the stuff went on in the past. You don't have to worry about me selling the kids out. You don't have to worry about that. And that is something that I promise that you're not going to have to worry about no scandals, no corruption here, not on my part. I just ask everyone to give me a chance here. You give me a chance and you watch I change the landscape of this city. Everyone say that they want music, they want entertainment, they want that amphitheater. They want people to perform here. They tired of the same old, and I'm that voice. Because I feel like a lot of the people that's been in there, I don't think they had a connection to the younger people here. I have a connection to the younger people, to the older people, to the middle-aged people. I have a connection here, and I just ask everyone to give me a chance at running this city, and you will see you're going to get someone just like Commissioner Preston was. I give Commissioner Preston all his credit. He handled himself with dignity, and I'll continue to handle myself with dignity. Like I say, you're not going to get no scandals. You're not going to get no people talking about stealing money and all of that. That's not going to happen with me. And we need to bring confidence back in government here in this city, because some of what we've seen over the last few years, a lot of people, and I'm not saying anything, it's not no knock on anyone, but a lot of people have lost confidence in government here. It's like sometimes they disagree with you, and you're like persona non grata. And that's not the way things should be. I'm from here. I'm from this city. I wasn't born here, but I'm from here. So I know the problems of this city. I know it, and I'm quite sure I know the problems of this city and the needs of this city better than anyone that sit up on that dais right now. I don't care how long they've been in government. I've been here all my life. My family has been here since 1913. So I know the problems that we have here. And I just want to say that. But tomorrow, just watch out for, I'm going to be dropping a statement tomorrow on our Adams Brothers Facebook page. And go to my campaign to elect Wayne Adams Facebook page. And that's all I wanted to say.
All right. Hello, Willie Mann. Good evening, my brothers. He said, I'm watching tonight. Thank you for watching. Reverend Willie Mann, born and raised right here in Deerfield Beach, living in Decatur, Georgia, up there, outside of Atlanta. Hello, Reverend Willie, man. We appreciate you tuning in, man. We don't get a chance to watch you live. You're preaching here on Sunday mornings, but hey, we tune in when we can. Just when you're coming on the air, we're going in to set up and do things at our church as well. So we try and go back and watch the playback.
Find that balance.
When we can, yeah. So keep up the good work up there, my brother. We really appreciate you. I want to thank everybody for popping in here. Darrell Wilson, Cornelius Riley, Elisa Lewis, my good friend Elisa. So happy to see her smiling and retired right now,
Dan
man.
Hurst, Miss Bolovich.
Dan Hurst, April Lewis,
everyone
Bolovich,
in the chat. We appreciate
Commissioner
it.
Daniel Shinesky. We really
Wish
apologize for
yes.
that connection. We're gonna reboot this our unit here, interface here. Production studio. That's what it is.
That's
It's
what
a
it is.
production studio.
Trust me.
And it's technology, and it does sometimes it does what it wants to do, and that's just that happens on the main television stations. You see them go off the air and all kind of little bloopers and stuff. Well, we have the same thing here.
I mean, we got when I tell you we have a full-fledged studio. If y'all look at radio, that is what we have here. It might look like we having a lot, but we got computers. We got stuff.
We got flat screen TVs here. So we need a
stuff all
studio.
around
So
us.
if you know anybody that has an empty room, man, that they'd like to donate to us so we could invite people into the studio. That is our dream.
That is our dream.
We want to have our own studio in a building that people could come to, and hey, we have a live, just like a radio station. You just come there and we could just do it live. Have the microphones and the cameras there. So that is our dream, and it's going to come true. We already prayed on it, and it's going to happen in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
It's going to happen. So I think that's about it. Anything else you got to say before we close them out?
If anyone in the future, I'm not hiding. If anyone want me to come to their church in the future, I'll be reaching out to churches. I done spoke to most of the pastors here in Deerfield Beach already. And I welcome you to come there and speak to show your congregation my vision and share some of my vision that I have for this city. I guess you'll see some of the people that's running. I mean, you'll see some of them come out, but I'm only speak for myself. I know what I'm gonna do, but I welcome anyone that would love to have me come to their church and lay out my vision for running this city. Is there. I'm not shying away. I know I'm the best person for this job. I make no mistake about it. I've been sitting back. I've been involved in this politics stuff for 40 years. Look,
K-Ron,
this
What's up, K-Ron?
this is like Phil Collins' song. I've been waiting for this all my life.
I've been waiting for this moment for all of my life.
Trust me, this is a moment that I just didn't jump to no conclusion.
Maybe that'll be your theme song when you win.
I've been waiting for this moment all my life, and I'm not in it for all that grandstanding, because you look at people that sat in that seat before. Look at people. They got in that seat and they act like they were above this seat. Well, I'm not like that. I don't act like that. Anyone that know me in the streets, you're always gonna see I'm a serious person, and I'm all business. Trust me, but I know how to communicate with people. I know how to talk to the youth. The youth, again, the youth speak to me all the time about what they want. They respect me. And I'm not going to get in office and act like don't stink. That's not me. That has never been me. And I just ask everyone to give me a chance. And I swear I will not let you down. I'm going to govern this place. I'm going to bring respectability back to this district again. I'll promise you that. I'm going to bring what's been missing here back. Just count on that. So that's all I wanted to say. You
got the floor now. You say what you want to say now, because I'm not running for commissioner.
No, I just want to thank everyone, and I just need everyone's support. I mean, you can support my campaign through Zelle, or you could support my campaign through a check. I mean, I can take up to $500 cash in a check. I could take up to $50. All I need is your address. I'll just need your name and address for the record, because very serious about these campaign donations, and I ain't going to jail. I ain't never been to jail in my life, and I damn sure ain't going now about no election or no campaign or being commissioner. Okay, so I'll be putting all that information up.
Stay tuned tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop some stuff tomorrow.
Drop something tomorrow.
But I have our podcast, and I'm gonna use it to the best of my ability to spread my word, whatever it is. And as I said when I first said this, anywhere you want me to come and share my vision. I don't care who is with here in District 2 or whatever district. I'll take anything. You're not gonna see me run. You're not gonna see me hide and say I'm sick. When it's a campaign forum or candidate forum, I'm ready for all of it. I'm ready for anyone who's running. Anyone, I'm ready.
You'll debate anybody.
I'll debate anyone, anytime, anywhere, and I'm not running. Okay? So
people want to know. They asked me. They were like, if your brother get elected commissioner, will he still be podcasting with you?
Yes.
So you answer that question. Yes, will you still be podcasting?
I'll still be podcasting, and just like Commissioner Shinesky comes on here and give us information, I'll be doing the same thing. But I got some other plans too. And Daryl know, and other people know my plans, that when I do win, to get the information out, because our district they always come up with these excuses. Well, I didn't know this, I didn't know that, but they somehow seem to know.
There's a free turkey.
When there's a free turkey, or when it's a hurricane coming, they giving out gift cards and generators. It seems like our district know where everything free, and that's not knocker. That's just reality. We know what we want to know, and when it comes to this city, and it takes a village to run this city. Everyone say they want entertainment. Everyone say they want the whatever they call these things. Everyone want to see real entertainment at Juneteenth. Everyone want to see that what we had. And look, Mango Fest is not coming back to that action. And if it do, it's going to be called something else. But I would like to see I would like to see a music festival back here in the city of Deerfield Beach. I will work hard to bring that back. You know, our current commissioner, just talking to him, he was not for a lot of the music. Some people call it secular music or whatever they want to call it. Look, we had the Mango Fest here. Everyone came out. We had Sundays for gospel. We had the Fridays, and the first was Saturdays, and then they went to Fridays. We had that.
It was bigger than Jazz in the Garden.
It was big.
Yeah, it was.
And I like to see something there on a scale, maybe not as large, but I like to give the people here at Deerfield Beach something to come out, bring your chairs out, and enjoy yourself and enjoy the music. And let's not be so judgmental about the music. If you don't like the music, then stay home. Don't come. But don't just tear down everything. Pompano, you see how Pompano get down?
Jazz in the Park, Hunter's Manor Park.
You know, we got to learn not to tear down our institutions that we have here in our city. You got to learn not to do that. And hey, Ron, I know I'll be a great commissioner. Thank you, though.
Okay, Ron said.
I trust me. I'm gonna be just what I'm not gonna be afraid to speak up. A lot of things that y'all saw here. You're not. Again, no knock on Commissioner Preston. I'm not Commissioner Ben Preston by no means whatsoever. And you can take that to the bank, what I'm saying. And that's no knock on him. Because he's been great to me and my family.
He's a good guy, you know?
Yes.
You're just saying that you're going to be a little
my
different.
My thinking is totally different, okay? My thinking is different.
There's nothing wrong with his thinking.
No, it's not.
You're just saying that you're going to do things differently.
I'm going to be different. I'm going to be a policymaker that is totally different from him. And like I say, Commissioner Preston is a great guy. He's always been great to me and my family, and that's why I'm making it clear that that's not no knock on him, but he governed his way, and I'm going to govern my way. Just like everyone else that sat in that seat, they govern their own way. But my way is going to be more aligned with what the people, what the community here wants, in all ages of the community, not just the older section or the middle age part. We be forgetting the kids, the younger kids, and if the younger kids were smart, they really can control everything here if they get off their butt and go and vote and hold people accountable. I want you to hold me accountable, because I just ask you to sit back and watch what I do, and I'm not doing nothing symbolic like we saw here in the past. You know, we see roads getting paved. That's not enough here for this city. No, they got to throw some more money here to this city here. I'm tired of seeing roads paved. This community, especially what I'm talking about. This community over here in District 2, they're going to have to put some more money over here. Because what we seeing now with roads paved and throwing that, and they think that's enough. No, that's not enough. Putting signs over by Deerfield High.
Thank you for what they've done.
Yeah, no.
But it's more to be done.
I'm thankful. Because they're always fill in the blanks, because I don't want no one to come on here and think that what I'm saying, that they haven't done something. But we need to do a whole lot more than what's being done right now. This is not acceptable for someone like me that's been here all my life and hardly saw any changes. We saw new businesses come here, but we need to be more aggressive in bringing businesses here. The food trucks. You hear people all the time talking about code enforcement harassing the food trucks. That gotta stop. That has to stop. Those people are making we always say we're business friendly, but we're really not. We're really not. We're business friendly towards some people. And the food trucks here, they deserve the same type of respect as a concrete building. And I have nothing against the food trucks. I'm for the food trucks. I'm for free enterprise. I'm for that. And it's enough money out there for everyone to make. And if you have a business, then be creative and be innovative. Get you a food truck too. But don't just sit here and try to stop the food trucks like we saw some people doing it. We know who those people are. This person know who I'm talking about. Okay? I don't have to call no names. But I just wanted to say that. And that's all. Just watch for tomorrow. And that's it. I don't have nothing else to say. Just watch for tomorrow. I'm going to be dropping a statement tomorrow on my campaign. I'll be putting a lot of information up. And again, if you want me to come speak to your church, I'm open, I'm welcome. I'm going to answer any question. And also, go back. If y'all didn't go back and watch our prior podcast. We had
Jerry Demings.
Jerry Demings. He's a candidate for Florida, for the governor of Florida. Go back and watch Mr. Demings. I was very impressed by the questions that we throwed at him, and he answered everyone.
He fired right back to us. Man.
He was
clicking on all cylinders.
Go back and listen to that interview. I was very impressed with Jerry Demings.
Right before this podcast here, we did the interview with Jerry. He's the Orange County mayor up in Orlando.
And he has an impressive resume.
His resume, he was the Orlando police chief for 20 plus years. He was with the Orlando Police Department, the police chief.
Assistant county administrator.
Assistant county administrator, went on to be the 3-term elected sheriff in Orange County. And he is now like a 2 or 3-term elected mayor of Orange County. And he says he don't want to retire. He wants to go on to be the governor. And
he is the husband of former Congresswoman Val Demings. And she was beaten up by Marco Rubio for the Senate. But I was very impressed with Mr. Demings, and we're trying to get Byron Donalds on. If someone can make that connection, I would love to have him. He's not going to be treated. He's going to be treated fair. Anyone comes on our podcast, there's one thing you learn.
We ask tough questions here. We ask tough questions, and if you can't answer tough questions, then this is not the podcast for you. Okay, we don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, we're going to treat everyone with respect. If you can't answer a tough question, then you shouldn't come on this podcast, because you will get asked tough questions on this podcast. April Lewis Bowler said you'll be the best commissioner.
Thank you, and I will. Trust me, I'm going to work my butt off for this community, and I promise everyone that is a promise I'll make and I'll keep. I will be very accessible to the residents of District 2.
All right, well, let's wrap it up here. I have to go do some lab work in the morning, so at a certain time after tonight, I can't eat. You know how you have to fast before you go do your lab work. So it's that time for me, and I know I've been eating some junk food. I had some cake and all that stuff out there, potato chips, and everything's gonna be all right though. Promise you. We want to thank you all for watching, tuning into our live broadcast, the Adams Brothers Podcast. Thank you all for showing up in the chat. Daryl L. Wilson, he said dreams do become reality, and I believe that, sir. Thank you, Daryl L. Wilson. Thank you for K-Ron Givens, Willie Mann, April Lewis Bolowich, Lisa Beasley, Lewis Beasley.
Commissioner Shinesky, we sorry about the problems that we had. We're gonna have that fixed.
We're gonna straighten that out.
We're gonna straighten that out.
Darryl Wilson, Cornelius Riley, Matty Brown, Derek McKeever. Thank you all for watching, man. We getting ready to get up out of here, man. We've been live, and we've been here set up behind these microphones since 5 o'clock. You know, I'm ready to go relax a little bit and just.
I see one question. Yeah, he said, "Do I have any plans for the American Legion?" Well, the American Legion, like Commissioner Shinesky, has been really working closely with the American Legion Post. Definitely, the Post needs some help. We would definitely like to try to get grants for the American Legion Post. We know they're trying to Commissioner Shinesky's help and Anthony Royal over there, the commander at the American Legion Post. They're trying to get that building made a historical site. So definitely, I think that place needs grants over there. And if anyone know of grants that can help, I mean, you know, go to the current commissioner, Ben Preston, is in there right now. I mean, you know, you can try to go through him and Mr. Salas over there. Hopefully Mr. Salas, Jonathan Salas, can find some money to help that American Legion Post over there. It needs a facelift. It needs paint on the building. It needs some improvements over there.
It needs some plumbing work. It needs
a lot of work.
Tear the whole building down and rebuild it upstairs and down like the Elks in Fort Lauderdale. You know what they could.
We'll find out, April, how we'll find out, Ms. Bolowich, how the community can help the American Legion Post 287.
We're gonna find out.
We'll find out through Anthony Royal, and he's the commander over there.
Members up there.
Cheryl Kidd, she's one of our church members. Miss Kidd is very involved with the Women Auxiliary over there. It's a lot of good people over there that put a lot of hard work into that American Legion Post, and it definitely needs some help. And through our help, whatever we can do here through the airwaves of our podcast to get the information out, we will gladly do that. And Matty Brown, you have a blessed night too. And as Daryl said, we're getting ready to get off here for real now.
Thank you all for joining us here. We appreciate the love and support. Don't forget to hit us up in our Cash App at $ Adams Brothers Podcast, at Zelle at $ Adams Brothers Podcast at gmail.com. This has been an Adams Brothers Media LLC production. We want to thank everybody for joining in the chat tonight. I want to thank you all. Don't forget Wayne is going to drop something on our page here tomorrow, so y'all stay tuned and you all go and read it. It won't be for me, but it'll be for my brother. So y'all enjoy another 10 seconds of this nice jazz song that Derek McKeever made us. So,
good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. We love you, and there's absolutely nothing that you can do about it. Good night, everybody. We love you.